Hello everyone and welcome back to Godsall's Turnbuckle, and it's time once again, and yes, I know I'm really late in the game of getting these out there, but it is time to be doing some predictions one more time. We're going to be doing that for the WWE Royal Rumble 2022. Let's get everything right in and right going with it. Let's start off with the first matchup that we're going to be talking about. That's going to be the mixed tag team match. It's going to be Edge and Beth Phoenix going up against Miz and Maryse. There's not too much to really say on this one. It doesn't necessarily feel like this is like a match that's like a complete lock. It depends on where they're going to really be going with the storyline on that one. But I do foresee them going a different route with Edge versus him facing the Miz going into WrestleMania season with that one. So like I said, they could play this a lot of different ways, and if they are going to continue on with this feud, I think Miz and Maryse win this, but I don't think that's going to be the case. So I am going to be going with Edge and Beth Phoenix picking up the victory on this one. The whole grit couple thing going up against the it couple area it's been nice. It's been actually a good storyline with what they've been doing. But based off of everything, I feel like that they're going to have Edge and Beth Phoenix win this particular match for that one, and then Edge is going to move on to a different feud afterwards. Up next is going to be the Raw Women's Championship match. It is going to be Becky Lynch, the Raw Women's Champion, going up against Doudrop, Piper Niven, in that sense as well. There's not much really that I would think that can really be added on this one. It's been a nice little storyline where you've had Doudrop getting one up on Becky Lynch going into the actual match itself. But I feel like Becky Lynch is just going to be keeping that title going into the WrestleMania season as it is. So it's just not a thing where I see a title change happening in this particular case. So I'm going to go with Becky Lynch picking up the victory in this one. It should be a good match, and maybe it helps elevate Piper Niven or Doudrop to another level to go along with it for maybe a future run down the line, but we'll have to wait and see with that particular one. So this will bring us to the WWE title match. It is going to be Brock Lesnar, the WWE champion, going up against Bobby Lashley. And I've been liking the storyline here. I've been liking this one. The things that they've had Brock doing basically is a babyface, though he's not necessarily a babyface in these senses. He's just kind of Brock at this point in time. So you could take him as a babyface, or you could take him as a heel. He's kind of that in the middle area for his character at this point. It just depends on how you feel like he is at this moment in time. And everything with Bobby Lashley, going about how, this is a once in a lifetime match for him. He's finally getting his match with Brock, basically. In this case, playing off the aspect of, he's been ducking him and everything to go along with it. Brock, of course, just making jokes on that particular side as well. I've been enjoying it. I'll go off and say I've been enjoying this particular feud going into it. Now, in the terms of where they're going to go with the winner of this match, it will be an interesting one just due to the fact of where they're going to go. Because you feel like the match for WrestleMania is Brock versus Roman. Are they going to do a title for title? Or are they going to take this title off of Brock in some way, shape, or form that protects him going down the line, and he is going to do something else that gets that match with Roman with it? And I think that's the route that they're going to go. I think they're going to do some form of shenanigan, whether it's Paul Heyman turning on Brock, or Uso's involvement, or someone else gets involved in this match to the point that, yes, Bobby Lashley ends out winning and taking the WWE title. So I am going to go with Bobby Lashley in this particular match, though I would not be shocked in any way, shape, or form if they keep that title on Brock to go along with it. So we'll see how it ends out playing out, but I'm going to go with Bobby Lashley in this match. Up next, we actually have the WWE Universal Championship match, which is going to be with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Well, if you kind of figured out where I was going before, Brock versus Roman at Mania, with that one, you kind of know where I'm going to go with this. And I'm going to be picking Roman Reigns, though, again, it could play off the aspect of maybe the roles are reversed. Maybe something happens in this match where Brock costs Roman as well. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't think they're going to be taking the title off of Roman. And even to a certain degree, I don't even know if it's time to take that title off of Roman. It's kind of interesting to see, because his heel character has run so well that maybe taking that title off of him isn't necessarily the thing to do at this point in time to go along with it. So we'll see how that ends up playing out. But I'm going to be going with Roman Reigns in this particular match. Up next, it's going to be the 2 Royal Rumble matches. Let's talk about the Women's Royal Rumble match first. This is going to be an interesting one, because it's going to be interesting to see, of course, who's the winner, who's going to be in the match. And for both the matches, there's been a lot of talk of the quote-unquote forbidden door. There's only, in my personal thought, there's only going to be one person who is the quote-unquote from in a different company at this time, and going to be in this match, and that's going to be Mickie James. Now, that's going to be good, and everything to go along with it. Hopefully, they give Mickie James a very good run in the Rumble match, because it would just kind of help everything to go along with it. And there has been kind of some hype to go along with it, especially when she was first announced into the match, and also using the factor that she is the knockouts champion in Impact, even on WWE TV. I feel like they need to give her a good run on that one. Is she going to be winning the match? No, I don't think that's going to be the case. You could say Charlotte wins the match and she actually picks somebody to face at WrestleMania. You have Bianca Belair, who has been in a feud with Becky Lynch this entire time, who could end out winning the match. There's also rumored people to be into this particular match, and one that's been coming up recently, which has been Ronda Rousey with that one as well, potentially coming back into the WWE fold. And if Ronda's in this match, she wins. Here's the thing, though. I think she's going to be at the Rumble. I just don't think she's going to be in the match on that one. I do foresee a return of Asuka in this match. There's been a lot of rumor of Bayley returning in this match. I just don't think that's going to be the case. I don't think she's recovered enough from the knee injury to have come back yet on that one. But if Bayley ends up being in the match, that's even more awesome. Though we did see on Friday night on this one on SmackDown, Sasha Banks is back, and the rumored match for her at Mania was Charlotte Flair. So there's a lot of different factors running into this particular match to go along with it, and it actually makes it very difficult to go with a definitive winner to go along with it. It makes it actually tough to pick. And in the end, I'm gonna go with Bianca, solely based off the fact that I feel like they are going to go like the entire distance with this, where she faces Becky at WrestleMania and ends out beating Becky in some way, shape, or form. Though we'll see how that storyline fully plays out, if that's the route that they go with it as well. But like I said, if Ronda shows up and is in the match, it's done. It's donezo. She'll win that match. But there's a piece of me thinking that she won't be in the match, which could even lead to the aspect of Charlotte winning and she picks Ronda or something else to go along with it. But in the end, I'm going to go with Bianca for this particular match. So this is going to bring us to the final match of the night, which is going to be the Men's Royal Rumble match. And You know, you know what? There's a lot of factors into this one as well. You could have Big E win this and go on to face a champion on that one. The, kind of almost like not necessarily a full make good, but kind of a make good for losing the WWE title to Brock Lesnar on that one. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I think Big E could be in a big championship match at Mania. We don't, but we would have to wait and see what that's going to be, if that's even going to be the case. But my thought process is, well, Brock lost the WWE title earlier in the night, enters the Rumble, and wins the Rumble. I'm going with Brock Lesnar to win the Men's Royal Rumble, and he goes on to face Roman Reigns at Mania, and that's how they end up setting it up. It might be the best way. I don't know if it's really the best way of setting up their particular match, or if title versus title would be the best way either. But we would have to wait and see how everything ends up playing out. But it'll be an interesting one to watch. Which, by the way, more than likely, I'll be doing a live reaction stream over on my Twitch page on the night of the Rumble. So it'll be kind of like a watch along. So I'll be reacting to the pay-per-view, everything to go along with it. We'll have fun over Twitch chat to go along with that. So if you want to follow along with that and join in, and you're watching the pay-per-view and just kind of doing a full watch along with someone reacting to everything and chatting inside of the chat there, feel free to do so. The link will be down in the description for my Twitch page. And with that being said, if you liked the content here, feel free to give it a like, share it, subscribe it, do whatever you would need to do with that one. It would be much appreciated to go along with that. And with that being said, everybody, I hope you all take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and have a great rest of your day.